starting off the 5 signs that you might have a weak core. Me and Noah here, right bud? We're gonna give you the first sign. Now, a lot of you guys might realize this, especially my boy here, that if you're doing things like scissor kicks and crunchy frogs, V-ups, and you start feeling that burning sensation in your legs first, guess what? That's that first sign. Because that's a sign that your hip flexors, see, he's trying to tell you, your hip flexors are doing the work and not your core. So, the first sign is, when those legs are burning, or Noah's screaming, that's your sign. Alright guys, tip number 2 in the sign that you might have a weak core, and that's going to be the thought of how you do your sit-ups. Are you coming up and then throwing yourself back down? Are you having low back pain? Okay, sit-ups are not a culprit of low back pain. So those of you who think that having back pain because you're doing sit-ups is incorrect. It's about the stability and strength in your core. So if you're doing your sit-ups and you notice that you're going up and then you're coming back down like that and all hard, okay? You have no control over your core. So when you come up from your sit-up and you can control your descend, that is a good sign. Now, a lot of you guys are used to those people that put their hands on your feet for support. Again, a bad thing. What that's going to do is now make your hip flexors work more by anchoring the feet. So what you can do is switch up the anchor position, and switching it up by having it underneath something. Guess what? When you're coming up, it's going to fire your hamstrings to do the work. So instead of having someone put their hands on your feet, switch up your anchor point, and you'll notice a better engagement of your core with an added bonus of getting your hamstrings worked into the picture. That's your second sign. All right, and now I'm gonna go over the third tip and sign that you might have a weak core. So hang with me here because this one's important. What I wanna explain to you is how your lower abs look and feel. If they look puffy, then that's a sign that you might not have that abdominal strength, because that all starts from the lower abdominals. And it can be caused from artificial sweeteners, crappy diets, and even foods that are chemically processed that might be causing inflammation in that lower part of the abdominals. But 9 times out of 10, it is a sure sign of a weakness, because it always starts from the bottom up, from having strong hips to stronger lower abdominals, and then building up into the frontal and anterior parts and obliques. So if you notice the puffiness at the bottom, that's a sign that you could have a weak core. So working on things like dragonflies, hanging leg raises, straight leg raises, and reverse crunches are going to be great things to help build that lower abdominal strength. So that's my third sign of having a weak core. All right, guys, going on with sign number 4 that you might have a weak core. Aaron's going to be my little demo buddy today, because I want to see you put him on the spot here. So what he's going to do is he's going to lay flat on his back. And this is the 4th sign. All I'm going to have him do is have him get up without using his arms. If he can get to the standing position without using his arms, he's correctly using his abdominals, mainly his anterior core strength, pelvis strength, to bring himself up to a standing position. Let's see it, man. There we go. Simple as that. Do you pass the 4th sign? All right, and now coming into the final sign of having a weak core. I'm gonna get right into it, and that's gonna be 2 times that you guys can take notes here. If you're squatting or doing push-ups and you notice that your low back is rounding or arching, it's a sure sign that you're not properly engaging the anterior core and intrinsic core muscles to help keep your body stable. So what I mean by that is, if you guys notice that from the side view here, if I'm going through a squat and I'm starting to round my back as I'm going down, it's a sure sign that you are not properly engaging your core. Same thing applies with your push-up. If you're going through your push-up and as you go down, you're arching and it's looking more like this, it's a sure sign that you're not properly using your core. Again, so the 5th sign, wrapping it up for those 5 total signs you need to be looking for to know if you have that weak core. All right, so if you like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and share this video with someone that might need it. All right, guys, thanks.